We get the damn thrashies up for our friend Angelo and Forced Entry. He says, Shane, we got to get some thrashing going, get some more thrashing on this channel. And by God, I could not agree more. We're doing Bone Crackin Fever from Forced Entry. Forced Entry was a band, probably didn't have the biggest distribution deal. You were getting your, if you own Forced Entry stuff, or, you know, like High Racks and Forced Entry and bands like that, you were probably getting them more pre-order, or they're on mixtapes or something like that. And so if you saw somebody that had a Forced Entry cassette laying around their room, you said these bros they're deep in it. They're not big four thrash. They're deep down in it, and they've decided, yeah, I like Megadeth and Exodus and stuff, but what else is there that's harder to find, right? Good news for you is we're going to learn about this band. We're going to listen to the song. That's what we do here. It's very simple. We place that up there so you can breathe it in, take in that album art from that long time ago. It looks like what they did is they did it all on crepe paper or something, and then they cut it all out and took the picture of it. It's beautiful artwork. I love artwork and all of that stuff. We learn about this band, then we listen to the song. Let's do that now. Forced Entry. They got 1,517 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 jams, banger right there. That's the #1 track we're doing here today. Bone Crackin Fever. That's got 20,000 plays. Anaconda in the second slot with 21,000 plays. You got Bludgeon, 17,000 plays. Back to this record, you got Never Know But the No, 15,000 plays, and Macrocosm, Microcosm. Ooh, that's very intellectual. 13,000 plays. The album is called As Above, So Below. Let's look into the albums and see what they have here. It looks as though Uncertain Future comes out in 1989, and then in 1991, As Above, So Below, and that's it. That's all they got there. So get in the comments and tell me if they in fact have more records that are not available on Spotify. And just a quick peeksy doodle down at the related artists for this band. You just know, you just love it, because Atrophy is the first one here. Let's look at these related artists. Atrophy, Devastation, Intruder, Viking, Vendetta, Laz Rocket. We just did Holiday in Cambodia live video from them. Blood Feast, Toxic, Evil Dead, Death Row, Gamacide, and Sacrifice. I believe we have done every single one of those bands on this channel except for perhaps Death Row. Now what we're going to do is look into the bio. There is no image of this band. I will hunt down an image. It'll be of them. They will be very cool. They'll be saying, what's up? Look at us. We're thrashing metal mad, mister. The small community of Montlake Terrace, Washington. Oh, that sounds lovely. Is what the three-piece Forced Entry calls home. During their inception in the mid-'80s, there was no active thrash metal scene in the Seattle area. The band decided to change that situation with their musically diverse songs and intelligent lyrics. They are currently considered a major factor in the Seattle metal community. Those guys are a freaking major factor, man. You know, they forget about the thrash bands, the little thrash bands up there, but they love to talk about that Nirvana, don't they? They just love to chatter on about it. There's a lot of bands that came out of Seattle. It's that time, I believe. We're to the end of this thing, so we're going to get into the song now, if you're happy about that. This is the titty. I give you a taste. I take a taste. We listen to the song. We do it for Angelo. We're going to go up here to Bone Crackin Fever and thrash it. How long is this song? 3 minutes? Wait a minute, make this shit for you friggin' rich. Okay, here we go. Ting ting. Gotta make sure that volume's up. You trying to drown a body? Sink a body? Oh yeah. Oh. Well, that sounds good. Take that, Seattle. Shove that in your ass. Nice change.
But now, only I can feel. Teach you lesson in the surreal. The brain, been the violent lust. Insane, practicing yet but the rust.
Three-piece band.
Blood is sprinkled splits. Blazing break breaths. Lost in never isolated, loaded, never violated. Mind chaos, nothing needed, brain to watch, one to hate it. Earth's a symphony, coast of mutiny.
There it is.
The receiver, bone crackin fever. Soul's power rest, light of love rest.
Down.
Evil rise my black, it's time to get out.
Wow. He loves hitting them high noodles. Is he singing and playing that at the same time? Boy, that sure is a tasty change there. It's like melted chocolate. Love how you can hear all the instruments in there too. It's just a three-piece band, nice and full, hear them all. Wow. Wow. It says turn on the flange pedal. I'm giving him I'm going to give him a taste of Satriani. Well, that's a nice transition. Well, these guys should go great with Coroner. Voivod, maybe? They probably played shows with Voivod. They were right there.
Waves of punishment. Sweat lifetime of pain. All this springs from.
Is Excel from,
Free of cost.
that's from Chicago? Love it. These guys are the Rush of thrash metal in Seattle. Wouldn't mind watching a guitar playthrough of this guy, someone on guitar doing this. That's just so good. I like that trip up there. These guys are 100% would fit perfectly with someone like an Excel or a Coroner. I'm really digging this kind of shit. I'm digging that kind of more technical. It's kind of strange to say that, you know, the voivods and stuff like that. Put that right there, man. I'm going to go listen to that whole record. Yes, indeedy, yes, indeed. My God, Angelo, yeah, you've done it. You've done it there. What say you? Most important part of my videos is where you get in the comments below and tell me exactly what you think, because you have the big brains around here. You get down there and tell me all your memories, your thoughts, your opinions, information, fun nuggets and treats, and delicious stories about forced entry and what they mean to you if you've seen them live, all of that stuff. Good, great, fantastic, Shane. Huge fan of this band. I'm from Seattle. And I'll tell you what, I went to the Thrash Club to see these guys play. I didn't damn go to see that rest of that stuff. I went and saw these guys play. There was only 7 people there, but I went and saw it. Did they ever play shows with Voivod? I'd be interested in that. All-time favorite album, all-time favorite songs from this band. Is there only the 2 available, or is there more records that are not on the digital streaming sites? This is one reason why I do like the streaming, is because these bands, if there was nothing like this, the smaller bands would never be heard of. It'd be a whisper in the wind. What? Who? Oh yeah, I never heard of that. And then the conversation is over. It's gone. But now, all of these delicious bands that might have been stepped on by the bigger, you know, by the signing of the bigger bands, now all of them can be available. And you can find a band where you go, wait a minute, this band's better to me in 1986 than Metallica, but they never existed to a mainstream audience. Am I right or am I wrong? So get down there and tell me that. Or you could say, not good, not great, shame. It was all over the place. It was technical, and the timing and the changes, and they're 3-piece. I really like 4 people in bands. Not my cup of tea, don't want it, don't need it, never gonna listen to it again. All of that can be put in the comments below, okay? Angelo, there's your thumbs. Forced entry.
Insane, practicing you, but the rust. Blood is break on flesh. Listen, break breath. Lost in everlasting, loaded in my violated mind.